Corea. He is a Vancouver-based consultant, as well as he was involved in the 2010 Vancouver Olympics. So, since you're a consultant here in Vancouver, do you often come across with people who need help refining their pitch?
Yes, it's about communications, because the work I did with Vancouver 2010 was involved with the press and also with communications, with publications. And so I think it's all about getting your idea together, and when I work with the client is to decide what are you trying to do, what are you trying to say, if it's in media relations or if it's in communications or if it's a piece of writing. So it also about refining and editing to making sure that your message is short, concise, clear, and impactful.
Great, that's a good tip. Also, when has great pitching really come in handy for you?
Well, it really came in handy way back 8 years ago when our group, which was the Vancouver 2010 bid committee, was the organization charged with trying to get the games to come to Vancouver. So based on those tips, which I certainly keep now with anything I do, is when it comes to pitching, it's about understanding your audience, knowing what your audience, whether it's an employer or a client or just a group of friends, what will fly, what won't fly, kind of thing. Be focused on yourself to ensure that you have the information about yourself, you have your story to tell. Don't really worry about your competition too much. I mean, the competition will do what the competition does. You have to worry about what you can do for that particular idea, job, pitch.
So in other words, it sounds like you need to brand yourself.
Yes, brand yourself. What kind of experience do you have? Everyone has a story to tell. You package that up and try to tailor it to what you're trying to achieve, whether it's trying to land a job or get a volunteer position or get someone to believe in you. It's all about what if you're not sure about yourself, then you really can't be helping someone else. So if you're sure about yourself, in my view, and you have that great information about yourself, because it's all about you, it's communications, then you can achieve success in that fashion.
And you mentioned volunteering, and you still volunteer now, Sam. Why is this important to you?
Well, it's you have many hours in the day, and if you have time to do something, it's to give back. I've had some pretty good advantages throughout my career so far, and my career's not over yet. So you have to refresh the skills, and whether it's a work experience or a new volunteer experience, it all comes in handy down the road. So I think it's not just about I did this and now I'm going to rest on these laurels for the next period of time. It's always moving forward if you want to achieve future success.
Great. And what are some tips do you have for people who want to practice their pitch?
Well, again, it's about knowing what you have to offer, being aware of the audience, whether it's an employer or someone that you need to pitch to. So do some research, and there are many ways to do the research now. It's a bit easier than it used to be in the dark ages when it was only trying to do legwork, but now there are other online methods of getting the research done. So I think once you're aware of what you want to achieve, aware about what you have to offer, it will come to you. And practice, practice, practice.
Great. Thank you so much for your time.
Hey, thank you.